What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
You love the Kissing Booth franchise as much as us. You're equally obsessed with the show's iconic couple Elle Evans and Noah Flynn, since the best thing about the sequel is they used to date in real life. The couple fell for each other after representing their roles in the Netflix original film back in January 2017. However, after The Kissing Booth 2 came out, fans were left with different opinions, and the second part, according to them, was filled with ridiculous, unexplainable moments. As some fans explain, the first movie was sweet, with a great love story, and the second one gives a sort of cringe and lame background. So guys, let's go through The Kissing Booth 2 to see the 5 most ridiculous moments that happened. As a preview, let's go with Elle saying she likes Berkeley Uni because it has a meme page on Insta. We all know that a meme page doesn't really make a university a good one. However, if you thought this was ridiculous, wait for the other 5. There are spoilers ahead. So if you haven't watched the movie yet and don't want it to be spoiled, it's fair to warn you.
He can't be that hot. He's just a guy. Whoa, sweet mercy. Jeez, hello.
Number 5, the first monologue. We have to admit that when we first heard that Jacob Elordi was coming back for the Kissing Booth sequel, everyone was kind of skeptical since he and Joey King had broken up not so long ago. However, the writers had a choice to cast him back or to leave him out if they wanted. Now, it's perfectly normal to feel awkward while working with your ex. Let's put ourselves in the place Jacob and Joey were, and still they did a great job not letting their personal life get involved in their careers. We were actually amazed by how this couple was able to pull this off. Still, one of the most ridiculous things is that everything in the movie is happening so fast, and according to some fans, most of the cast acts so annoying. To be more precise, everyone referred to the time when Elle references having sex with Noah and says, "We made sparks fly," this time on the beach. Fans made a notice on the rules too. As we all remember, there were these friendship rules in the first movie, so the writers decided to involve them in the second one too. They still make an appearance as they are the basis of the plot. According to the fans, the writers should have left the rules and come up with a more solid story, since following strict rules for your friendship is somehow cringe.
I literally described 100 different ways Marco can get it.
I take it you're the one from the intercom?
Number 4, the announcement scene. After its release earlier this year, The Kissing Booth has been one of the most popular movies on Netflix. Sure, the movie doesn't expect to win an Oscar, but it's enjoyable, easygoing, and features a cute love story. Netflix's The Kissing Booth entertained fans over the summer when it also showed to be one of the best bad movies the streaming service had ever released. Well, A Christmas Prince is still a rival. Sadly, according to some fans, its dull writing, disturbing, and possessive romance left a poor taste in some people's views. And the one person that opened a lot of discussions and a huge number of people are continuously obsessing over is Noah Flynn. We're sorry to say this, but some fans says he's the worst example of a boyfriend we could ever see on our screens. Now let's move on to Elle. The moment when she calls Marco a snack is just straight up staggering and ridiculous. Now, Elle happens to chill in a room with the school announcement system in it, but the evil girl with, of course, many piercings shows her the unbelievably zoomed in and high quality footage of this new guy, one where he's working out, no face included. However, but guys, who the hell filmed this? And more importantly, this footage with great quality comes with no face? Did it ever occur to you that this is a sex crime? However, Elle accidentally drops her bag on the button and shares her views on this new student's naked body to the whole school. So the piercing girl thinks it's hilarious, therefore she doesn't care to stop her. Everyone laughs, only the person concerned does not care at all. Nah, he didn't care until everyone shouted his name. The most ridiculous thing is, after all of this, he winks and smiles.
What about this one?
Mia will love it.
Really?
No, dude, it's awful.
Damn it!
Number 3, Bothered Noah. The Kissing Booth on Netflix has very mixed reviews. Some fans say its story is so wrong you'll cringe. Others say it's so wonderful it'll make you cry. Have you watched the movie? If yes, which group are you in? Now, it's not that the couple Joey and Jacob are awful together. They actually do an exceptional job making these scenes look natural as if they aren't ex-partners. Even more enjoyable, it's obvious that they still have an excellent chemistry. But the fact that they are exes makes you think, what if I worked with my ex in a movie? Can you imagine the awkwardness involved in that? The idea is just a complete nightmare. Noah's possessiveness of Elle was, according to fans, the worst thing in the first movie, and writers decided to keep that thing going at the beginning of the sequel. One of the most ridiculous things is when Elle doesn't answer Noah's message during the school day. Noah then decides to send her a double text while she's in class. He desperately asks her why she hasn't answered, which is very strange. And he went to the same high school. He should definitely know the rules of a school, and of course that she's actually there. Also, there's a time difference between where Noah is, Boston, and where Elle is, California, but this is never stated in the sequel. Nevertheless, it's not very difficult to do the math.
My cute dimples, what does she smell like today? Sometimes she smells like apples, but other times it's kind of this like blueberry coconut fusion.
Number 2. Chloe's story is painful? One of the most exaggerated things in the kissing booth is the whole story with the girl he told you not to worry about. When Elle decided to stalk Chloe, she says, I know I'm going to regret this. So she's kind of preparing you for the whole painful scenes that are about to begin, according to some unsatisfied fans. And the whole rest of the storyline with Chloe in the kissing booth too is so hard to cope with. Fans found it ridiculous when Elle said, it was that night I decided to hold on to Noah, as she noticed him getting close with one other girl who has 1,000 likes on her social media photos. However, she doesn't break up with him. Fans pointed out that there are lots of cliches in the entire sequel too. As one of them stated, it looks like the writers decided to copy other famous high school teen movies phrases and wrap it all calling it a plot. Some of the cases include, if he can't see how baller you are, he's not the right guy for you. And let's not forget the sexist comments. No pair of boobs is worth a broken nose. If we go back to the first movie, just 10 minutes into it, and Noah says this sentence, wearing a skirt like that is asking for it. Now let's all remember this. The length of a girl's skirt is not a call for assault. The first impression of Noah leaves us thinking that he's rather good and that he breaks it by blaming Elle for being groped. Do you guys find him to be the good guy, or do you agree with fans' opinions that he is sexist? Let us know.
I'm sorry. Was that the wrong color?
Number 1. The admissions essay. As we said, Netflix The Kissing Booth is kicking up with some mixed critics. Sadly, according to fans, the high school set rom-com is sexist and has an awful look at relationships. We need to mention that Netflix isn't new to this subgenre, and it has actually achieved amazing success with other picks. The most ridiculous thing in The Kissing Booth is, according to fans, the admissions essay. Isn't it weird when you hear how emotional they make it sound? When in fact, a high-level uni admissions essay needs to be simple, and something like, I went to this firm so I have the experience, and I will try to give the best in this course and my degree, or I am a really hardworking person. So Elle's admissions essay, kinda doesn't make sense. And when we go to the plot of The Kissing Booth, fans also pointed out how unrealistic it is. Some of them even said they're not sure if it was written purposely for people to make fun of. Why are they saying this? Well, Elle has some financial struggles with college money, so instead of a scholarship or a student loan, she gets money by winning a dance video game competition. And according to some fans, that's a little unrealistic. Now, if we talk about Elle and Noah's relationship, the plot is even more complex. The new kid at school, Marco, portrayed by Taylor Zakar Perez, falls for Elle after matching with her for the competition. They win the contest and share a kiss, but Noah sees the kiss from the crowd, and the whole situation just gets too complicated. Now the movie ends with Noah and Elle solving all their problems and all of their petty arguments and disagreements. They are finally together. But there's this major cliffhanger which gives us the feeling of anything could happen and everything's possible. In the last scene, Elle looks at acceptance letters to both Berkeley and Harvard before the movie cuts to the credits without telling us about her decision. Oh, and let's not forget to mention that Marco still has feelings for Elle, despite her new situation with Noah. So guys, share your thoughts about The Kissing Booth in the comment section below. Also, which of these things that happened in The Kissing Booth do you find most ridiculous? Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing videos such as this. Thanks for watching!